Hi everyone. So this is the session that we are doing on the array problem. Modit is going to explain those problems. Hey Modit, yeah, go ahead and start sharing the screen. Are you already sharing the screen? Show the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Suresh. Yeah, thank you. So, hey guys, last week we discussed these two problems, and now we are going to discuss these two problems. So let's first start with this problem. Let's just first read this problem. So it's like array shuffling. So we are given a set of integers and we in array, and we have to shuffle the array in such a way that the first half of the array contains even numbers and the second half of the array contains odd numbers. And so, suppose we take this example, and give me a second. So, okay,
Yeah, I can tell the numbers. Oh, you want to copy paste also fine. Yep.
okay, so I'm trying this like for the first time. So let's see.
No
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
So okay, so the numbers are three, 3, 5, 9, 6, 2, 8, 11. I hope it is visible.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It is.
Okay, great. So this is our array. And so what we want to do is, so we have to like the first half of the array must contain even numbers, and the second half contains odd. So so we created one more array. So we are creating one more array of so for understanding. So let's see. So what we have to do. All the even numbers. So let's see all the even numbers. So like six is even, two is even, eight is even, and let's see the odd numbers. 3, 5, 9, 11. So we have to like rearrange our array elements in such a way that the first half is even and the second half is odd. So so let's first discuss it. Do someone has any like idea like how we can approach this question?
So first question we need to ask the interviewer is what is a Navy solution? Navy solution, as you said, Modit, just taking another array and then putting all the even numbers at the beginning and then odd numbers at the end, right?
Right, right.
So yeah, I think let's discuss the pros and cons are with that approach, right? So anyone
Yeah,
want to
sure.
share? Anyone want to share what is the advantage and or issues with that approach? Just taking another array, and then how are you going to put the even numbers at the beginning of the array, and how are you going to put the odd numbers from the second half? What is the algorithm look like or the logic?
I think it is the brute force one and additional space we are using creating the additional array, and each element we have to check whether it is even or not, and then we have to place those numbers from starting in that new array.
Yeah, starting means like if you find even number, you will put from the start
Yeah, as soon
according
as
to if you find odd number.
yeah.
So
If you
yeah,
find
I
odd
have
number,
one approach.
you can put from the last, right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's good. Yeah, go ahead, Modit. You're saying something.
No, I think someone else was saying something.
Brahma.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brahma, go ahead.
uh, I have one approach.
Yeah.
Uh, Mohit, can you screen, please?
Yeah. So this is
Yeah,
screen.
uh, it is a first array. I mean, both even numbers or odd numbers in one array. Yeah, uh, I have a consider one for loop and divide into even number or odd number. I have printed the even number or odd number. Both are separate. Again, I have used one spread operator, like on the spread operator concatenation something like that. Can I use that?
Spread operator. What that spread operator does?
Yeah, I mean spread operator means it is used to combine the both arrays
Okay.
in both arrays in single array.
Oh, you want to take two separate arrays.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
So
Okay.
there now it is a first of is a even number, second of is a odd number. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
this is
Brahma,
my approach. I
so
don't know exactly it's a correct or good.
yeah, that's totally fine. So
Yeah.
Brahma, so these are like inbuilt functions, spread operator, like inbuilt operators. Sorry,
What I
yeah,
cannot hear you. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. So I was saying, so like these are like inbuilt functions, like spread operators,
Yeah. I think it is a inbuilt.
like of JavaScript. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is in inbuilt of JavaScript.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brahma, very good for sharing that thought. But here, what we need to ask the interviewer is like one question. Hey, can we change the given array, right? Modit, that's the question that we need to ask in the initial thing. Because you can take an arrays, you can take additional array like Modit already wrote another array and he's putting all the even numbers, right? Or odd number
Yeah.
in the second half. That's one approach.
Yeah.
But the problem with that approach is you are taking additional memory, right? If the array size is, let's say, 1,000 elements, you are taking another 1,000 elements, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are basically we are taking additional memory which is equal to the input. If the input is a million elements, let's say million elements, you are taking another million elements of array space, right?
Yeah.
That is the complex. Yeah.
Yes.
Then we can ask the interviewer, hey, can I change the input array, right? Rather than
Okay.
that's the advantage is like you don't need to have any additional memory, right?
Yeah. So within same array, we will like perform like
Yeah.
our algo, like yeah.
Yeah, even one thing more that like if you are taking additional array, there are two ways to do it. One is like Brahma said, like you can find all the even numbers and put it one time, and then scan again, find all the odd numbers and put it again. It's like two times you are scanning. 2n.
Right.
The algorithm, the time complexity is 2n, right? You are navigating n numbers two times, but we can reduce to only n time by putting the
Right.
elements start and end, right? Like basically, if you find three, you put it in the end of the array, and you can have a two pointer system, right?
Right. Right. So
Basically,
like we
distributing.
can.
You are distributing basically even number go to the first half, the odd number go to the second half. In the second half, you will find where to put based on the I and j. You can maintain two integers, but basically you are using a separate array, and also you are using two pointers.
Right. Right.
It's like which is also okay, but the thing is that way you can navigate only once, right? You guys following?
Right.
Brahma and Tarun, are you guys following? Basically, you are
Yes.
making additional array. In addition to that, you can only navigate one time. You don't want to navigate the array two times. You are just navigating each time 3, 5, 9, 6. And if it is 3, go to the second half. 5, go to the second half. If you find 6, right, go to the first half. And then you will have a pointers. Then you can increment the even number pointer and decrement the odd number pointer once you are finding the place, right? So
Hmm.
this is a basic
Yeah.
algorithm. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
like you're saying, like we will take two pointers. Suppose this is start, I is start, and j is end.
Exactly.
And I think the approach what I was thinking of is will be, so like suppose, so like first half is for even and second half is for odd.
So you're
So
explaining the in place. Is that the in place algorithm without using additional array, right? Yeah.
right.
So this is
I'm
the
actually
ultimate solution where you don't need to use any another additional array. Correct?
correct.
Very good.
I'm explaining the in place algorithm.
Yeah, that's what I think. Srikanth
So
also pointed. I think Srikanth, very good, Srikanth. Yeah,
I think that's best approach. Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
Suppose we will see like on ith position, if it is even, then we will like increment I.
Yeah,
And if on the jth position, if it is odd, so like we will decrement j, like we will move it forward, we will move it in this direction, and we will move it in this direction. Like if they are at right position, like if this is even and if this is odd.
yeah,
But if this thing is like suppose this is odd and this is also odd, so ith element is it's at right position, and but j is at right position. So we will like increment our I.
no need to increment, right? No, no, no. Three is odd number. We still need to push the three. In this case, we will decrement only j. Correct?
Correct. Sorry.
Yeah, because
Correct.
if three is odd number, we need to find a place in the second half for three.
Right. So we will
11 we don't
decrement
need to
j.
move. 11 is already odd number. It is already in the second half. Correct?
Correct. So we will decrement j and we will move it at this place.
Yes.
So now, j contains even number and I contains an odd number. So we need to swap them.
Yes.
So we will like make it. So we will make it like 3 will come here and 8 will come here, and we will increment I and we will decrement j. Correct? Yeah. So accordingly, we will repeat till our I is less than j. So like we will like run in both directions, and we will keep on checking that. So now ith contain an odd number and jth contain an even number. So we again need to swap. So we will put 2 here and 5 here. So like again we will increment I and decrement j. So again ith contain an odd number and jth contain an even number. So we will again swap. So 6 will come here and 9 will come here, and we will like again. So I will come here and j will come here. So now we do not need to proceed. So like when we will run our loop, so this will be the condition. Like I will always be less than j, or else like we will again keep on swapping it. So like there is no like advantage of that. So it will be like condition.
That's right.
So like our like if I write it again, so like our answer will be I think it was 8, 2, 6, 9, 5, 3, and 11. As you can see, so like our first half is even, and the other half is odd.
Odd.
So yeah. So I think that will be the approach.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. And can someone tell complexity? Anyone want to guess the complexity of this algorithm?
Yeah.
Tarun or Brahma, did you guys understood the algorithm?
Yeah. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Like you can stop me right there if I'm going very fast. Yeah.
Is it clear, Brahma or Tarun?
Yes. O of n and complexity.
Okay, very good. Yeah, of course, it's like you are taking. It could be n by two, but O of n is the correct because you are navigating every element at least once, right? Yeah. And what
Yes.
about the space complexity? Anyone want to guess how much space we are taking?
And guys, space complexity is basically all the extra space we considered. So like think about it. So yeah.
And is it increasing based on the input? That is also another thing, right? How much space we are taking, and is that increasing along with input? If I take 1,000, are we taking 1000, or like let's say if you are taking 500 space for 1000 elements, for 2000 elements it will be 1000 elements you are taking, right? If it is proportionately increasing along with input or not.
Right.
So is that proportionately increasing? How many variables we are taking in this approach?
So I think we will take I and J,
Uh-huh. And
and
for swapping, we are taking one more variable, right? Probably it's easy.
yeah, we will
Of course, we
take
can,
a
yeah, we can swap without using third variable, but easy to write. It's third variable, right?
so we will take a temp variable also.
Temp variable, exactly. So then, what is the space complexity? Anyone want to guess? Tarun or Brahma or Srikanth? What will be the space complexity?
O of n only, right? Space, like what are the
O of 1 or O of n?
n?
O of n.
O of n.
Yeah.
Why it is O of n? Are we taking additional array? We are not taking additional array, right?
Okay. Yeah.
If we are taking
Constant
additional array,
space.
then it is O of n, because if you are taking 1000, we are taking 1000 elements. But how many variables or how many memory locations we are taking? Only three, right?
Yes.
I, J, and temporary. So only three
Right.
variables. Irrespective of the inputs, give me 1000 elements, give me 10,000 elements, give me million elements. I don't care. I will take only three elements, only three variables. Then what will be the space complexity?
O of 1.
Exactly, O of 1,
Right.
because it's constant. Yeah, go ahead, Modit can also explain. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the right way. So like we are so guys in question we were given a array, and so like we are doing in place. So like we are taking few variables and like we are changing in the same array only. Like we are not creating one another array like allocating more space, and so that's why so space complexity will be order of because we are not taking any auxiliary space. So yeah, any not taking any extra space. So we are taking some variables I, J, and temp, but I think that will be like not we will not consider that. Yeah, right.
Basically constant amount of space, always three, right? So it's order of,
Right.
we don't want, we generally we don't say order of 3, order of 5, order of 6, because if you are taking 6 elements, 6 variables, order of 6, but it's a constant. That's why we are saying order of 1 means like whatever the input element, we are always taking one set of variables. What is that one set of variables? Three variables. It could be three. For some algorithm it could be five variables. For some algorithm it could be 10 variables, but it's always one.
Right.
It's not changing based on the input. That's what order of 1 means, like. Yeah,
Right.
constant number of variables. Yeah, very good, very good. So yeah, any questions on the algorithm, or do you guys want to ask any questions? So,
Guys, feel free to ask anything. Yeah.
yeah, is it clear?
Or we, yeah.
Clear up now to me.
Very good. So, Modit, do you want to explain like what are the different use cases to test our algorithm?
Okay.
Not
So
maybe, yeah, you can share this if you want. You have algorithm and share the algorithm, and then after that you share the different test cases, or you can also explain the test cases now. Yeah, anything is
okay.
fine.
So I think there will be like two test cases. So suppose let's test for like suppose one empty array,
Yeah,
and like that will be our test case one. Second will be suppose array length is even or array length is odd, and like we can also test for like if it contains a constant number like whole array can contain only three.
mm.
So like we can test for like I think like for two three test cases like that. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
So like I can also like show code so Is my editor ID visible? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So, so guys, just focus on like these two functions. So like this is our main function, driver function, and it is like, and this is our like shuffle function. So like shuffle array function. So, so what we are doing here is like as I have explained in like how we have proceeded here only. Like I'm going to tell like how I have coded it. So like suppose like here as you can see in main function we are like declaring one array, and we are like passing that in our function. So here is our function shuffle array. So as you can see, so it is receiving one array. And so here we are declaring two variables, start index and end index. And like so our start index will be at our zero position. So like here. And our end index will be at this last position. That will be array dot length minus one. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I have told, so we will put this thing in a while loop. So because it is a repetitive task, and our condition of the while loop will be start index will always be less than end index. As I have written here also, like I will be always less than j. So basically, so what we are doing here. So suppose if now I will keep count of even numbers. So how we will check if a number is even or odd. So I have taken a modulus. So that number modulus 2 if it is equal to 0, then it's an even number. So we will do nothing. So it is at its right position. We will just increment I. Okay. And
Yeah.
and like we will check for the odd position. So like at the j, like end of the index. So we will check if we take a modulus with 2, and if it's modulus 2 results to 1. So then it's odd. So like if this position contain odd element, so we will do nothing. So we will like increment our j and move to this position. But now the final condition. So like if this contain an odd number and this contain an even number, so we need to swap. Is it clear till now? Yeah.
Yeah, it is clear. Yeah.
It is clear.
Okay, great. So we will swap them. So we will take a temporary variable and like put one value in there and we will swap them. So like and accordingly we will increment our start index and end index. So I think this loop will run repetitively till start index like still will till this condition satisfies. Till that our loop will continue. So yeah. So I think this is the code, and like we can test it for like few suppose like test cases.
Okay.
So let's try this. So like I have taken one array. This is array 3 5 9 6 2 8 11, and I will firstly print our array. So I'm using I've created one print array function which will just simply print array. And like let's call our function and then again print it. So let's save this and let's try. Like what will be the output? So as you can see our like the first array which I passed is this 3 5 9 6 2 8 11, and after calling shuffle function, so the array is 8 2 6 9 5 3 11. So these all are even numbers, and these all are odd numbers. So our function is working, and we can test for more results. So suppose our array is empty, just in case. So like what will be the output? So can anyone guess? Like so what will be the output?
I think it is undefined.
Empty. It will be empty, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it will be like empty. So like it will print nothing because our loop will fail. Like start index, because when the array is zero, array.
Okay.
see, start index is 0 and array dot length is 0. So 0 minus 1 is equal to minus 1. And 0 is less than minus 1. So this condition will fail. So we will not even enter in this loop and we will do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so these are cases and we can test it for like I think this contain a even number of elements. So let's try this. And yeah. So like our array, our function is working 8 to 3, 11.
8 to 3,
Even
11. Yeah, that's good.
First half is even, second half is odd. And I think I forget to add one more test case. So like we can also test for like if all the numbers are equal.
Mm-hmm.
So like we can try that also. Like suppose 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so let's try this.
It should give the same result, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It must give same result. Yeah.
I see.
So
I see some issue in the code. I'm not 100% sure. Can you check the given input? I put it in the chat. I think there is a bug in the code.
Okay, so you have
These numbers I put it like 3, 5, 2, 9, 8, 11. Can you put those numbers and try?
okay. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me create one.
Yeah. It may fail.
So
I'm
can
not
you
100% sure. 3, 5, 2,
3, 5, 2,
9, 8, 11.
9,
8.
8, 11.
Yeah, let's try those.
Sure.
Yes, 8, 2, 5, 9, 3, 11. Oh, is it good? Yeah, I think it's working, right?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
working.
let me change the input little bit. It's
Sure.
let's see something like this. Four, just a minute. 4, 10 to 9, 7, 11. Okay, now try this one.
Can you repeat,
Yeah,
Suresh?
4, 10.
Yeah.
First numbers are 4, 10.
Yeah.
29711.
2, 9,
2, 2, 2. All right. So let's try for this case.
So basically, they are already in the correct order. They're already in the correct order. See all the even numbers and then all the odd numbers. This is one of the
Yeah.
issues. It should not change the input.
Right.
I started seeing echo actually. I'm hearing echo.
I'm also hearing echo.
Is it something changed? Until now, it is good. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and run the algorithm. Yeah, now it is fine. It should not change the input, right?
So right. So it is as you can see both are same. Like
No.
input and out.
No, see that. 4, 10, 9, 2, 7, 11. It's swapped to
9, 8,
9.
Right.
It shouldn't do that, right? Why it is doing it? So there is a bug in the code.
Okay, so let's try to find out.
Srikanth,
Okay, so I can try one thing.
Srikanth, I'm trying to see. Is it the same? Oh, you put the else. That's the thing. Yeah, that's one way of fixing. Basically, let Modi find out what is happening there. Yeah, Srikanth fixed the issue, but what is happening there? Yeah, let's find out. Anyone, Srikanth or anyone like I think Srikanth already found the issue. Let's find whether Modit or Tarun or Brahma can find the issue. What is happening there? Why it is swapping those two numbers?
So
Yeah, Brahma, go ahead.
actually ఇక్కడ if ఉంది కదా if
Yeah,
I mean
yeah, which
ఇక్కడ
which
I mean
sorry.
షెఫిల్
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
షెఫిల్ అదే ఆఫ్ ఎస్ఐ మాడ్యులస్ ఆఫ్ 2 is equal to 1 డబల్ is equal to 1 ఉంది.
Basically, line number 47. Are you talking about line number 47?
Yes sir.
Yeah.
So I think this condition is mismatching I think.
Yeah, basically what is happening is like in this current situation, 4 is correct place, 11 is correct place. We are incrementing and decrementing SI. And Modi, should I go ahead with the should I explain what is the problem?
Yeah, sure,
So
Suresh.
basically, let's start with the 4 and 11, which are in good situation. What you're doing on the line number 38, you are incrementing SI and decrementing EI, right? Again, for the next iteration, 10 and 7, they are in the correct location. You are incrementing I and decrementing, the SI and EI. Now, for the third one, also correct location, 2 and 9. 2 is correct situation. Yes, you are incrementing S, and then you are incrementing EI. So what happens is at the 2 and 9 situation, the SI becomes 0 1 2 3 and EI becomes 0 1 2, right? So basically S incremented to the second half and E incremented to the first half. With E decremented. Now at that point what happened is you are checking for the even and odd there. For the 47, what happens is for line number 47, it is looking at the 9 is odd and 2 is even, and it is swapping. So S already entered into the second half. You understood, right?
So, but this while loop condition is if start is less than
Yeah,
end.
yeah, but after
So
decrementing and incrementing, you are not checking, right? See, SI incremented all the way to the 9 SI.
yeah.
Here EI decremented all the way to the 2.
Right.
Now you are just swapping those numbers because you are thinking SI is always first half. EI is always second half. But here what happened is after checking 2 and 9, SI entered into the second half, EI entered into the first half. You understood, right?
Right. Got it. So we are like checking here only. Yeah.
Exactly. That is why there are multiple ways to fix
Okay.
it. One is Srikanth already posted, just putting an else condition because when you are incrementing this thing, and I think else case may have other problems. Let's see. Um, else case,
Can we
yeah.
use if else?
You should not put, yeah, you should, yeah, you can also put if and else for everything. Another thing is simply on the 47, you again put the condition SI less than EI. Do this only if the SI is in the first half. Yeah, you can put the under condition like for the same thing, right? No, you can use same if condition, basically putting and. So before checking part, right?
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, you want to check this only if the SI is in the first half and EA is the second half. Both are less than if exactly. This way, this will simplify the problem. Now run the problem. Run the algorithm. It should not change the input. See, right? So this is one way of fixing. And another way of is put the else case. You can also remove again and put as Srikanth suggested um, in the chat. You can put the else. He suggested in a solution in the chat. What he is doing is he is putting the else before checking.
Okay.
For the second if condition, he put the else. Else if input equal to, yeah, you can see the else condition. You don't need to copy the entire thing. You can just he is just putting the else case um, for the shuffling logic. Yeah,
Okay. Got it. For this case only.
exactly. For this case, like yeah,
Got
right.
it.
I think it will also work. So basically, for the second on the line number 44, line number 44. Yeah,
Hmm.
else you are checking the if condition. Yeah, else if basically. Yeah, let's try this. It will also work.
Okay. Okay. So let's try this. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, basically this will also work. Yeah. Um,
No, no, no. I think you had to take up your condition like S1 is less than
yeah, you can take
E1
yeah condition on the 47. You no need to check again. That condition you can take out. Yes, because it will execute only if it is not decrementing. Yeah, but here what happens is I'm seeing because mm, I think that's fine, I guess, because it will execute if, even if si incremented, right? That is what I'm thinking. Will it create any problem? Because you are only putting else condition for the second if condition. But what about the si? You are incrementing si,
Right.
but it never happens, I think, because the second condition will always fail because
maybe change the input and then maybe you can see maybe try with another input instead of
yeah,
this one.
I'm just thinking
Okay.
what will be the input that will fail because on the line number 42, right? 42, you are saying the on line number 42, second half is not equal to second half. Line number 42. Line number 42. What we are saying is EI is not odd number. That means EI is even number, right? EI is even number and SI is odd. I think this will work.
No,
It's not a
like
problem, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a problem
so.
because we don't swap if both are evens. Yeah. Go ahead, Madit.
Yeah, I think this is also right. But like I think it will be very simple. Like if we do it like the initial approach we did. So like
Yeah.
we are checking here also. Like simply we are checking here.
Yeah. And
Either
yeah.
both are at right index or not. Like yeah.
Yes. So there is one more simple way. Like as I said, like once we find the algorithm, there is thousand ways to solve it. I solve it in a different way. So let me share that. It's just a small change in the if condition. Okay. So what I did is, you can open the link which I posted there. I posted it in
Okay.
the
Okay.
comment.
Okay. Just give me a second.
Yeah, you can change the algorithm. Yeah, that's fine. So open the link.
Is it visible? The GDB
Yeah, online
website.
GDB. Yep, we can see that. So now here what I did is, so same thing as SI EI is the same thing, start and end. I used variables called start and end. Okay, as long as start is less than end, we are doing. Now here what I'm doing is a of start. If the number from the start is even, right? I'm incrementing start and just continue. You know continue operator. You guys know a continue operator. What it does is basically it will go to the top of the while loop again. It won't execute any of the other statements, right, Modit?
Yeah, it will skip the particular iteration. I think.
Yeah, it will completely skip the particular iteration. It will simply, hey, I found a correct number. Let's go ahead and check the start and less than end condition. Okay, again start is still smaller than end. Let's go to the down and then let's say again it will go to the end. So basically, it will iterate until it will stop. Look at the line number 72. The comment there. Control comes here if start pointed to an odd number and end pointed to an even number. The control comes only here whenever you find the correct elements to swap. Otherwise, it will keep on continuing, right? It will keep on incrementing start, and then end. It will keep on decrementing end. It won't come to the line number 72 unless you found something different. Basically, it's a different input. Let's try it out. I'm not sure whether this will also work. Let's try with the input which I gave you. So what was the input? 4 4 410 to 9711, right? Let me try here. I'm putting that input here. It may fail. If it fails, we need to fix it.
Same input, Suresh.
Yeah, same input. Can you? I think can you modify the code? I don't know whether you can modify the code.
I don't think so. So
Expected. I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm just checking here because I think you can have only read only permissions, right?
right.
That I'm checking here. Yeah, it did not modify the code. It is still working as expected, perfectly working, because this is another way of doing. Basically, I'm keep incrementing the start until you find something which is different, and keep decrementing and until it finds something which is not in a correct position. Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
So let's try to find if we can see something which is which is failing this condition, Srikanth or anybody. There are two algorithms here. Modit will share his algorithm. I will share. I already shared the link of this algorithm. Try to crack the algorithms. It's always better after the meeting. You can see if you can break the code and if you can find a bug in the algorithm. Just like I found a bug in the Modit's code, right? So,
Yeah, it was fun. Like I didn't think of that case. Yeah.
yeah, basically that is one of the use case. Basically give the input in the right format. It's already in the correct place, like all the even numbers in the first half, all the odd numbers already in the second half. It should not change anything, right? Even if it changes, just at least it should maintain that same order, like basically all the even numbers. Again, you can shuffle 4 4 10 2, not a problem. You can say 2 10 4 whatever it is, but it should not shuffle the even and odd. Yeah. So in the interview, it's very important to list out these use cases, different use cases. Okay. Very good, guys. I
Yeah.
think, that's good. So any questions, or are we good? Tarun, Brahma, Shrikant.
No questions.
What is that? Brahma is good. Any
No
question?
questions అంటున్నాను.
Very good, very good. Yeah. So let's jump into the second algorithm, Modit. Very good, good explanation, Modit. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, let's jump to next question, guys. So the next question is, so we have to find any duplicate number. So guys, take a minute to read this question properly. Let's start. Find any duplicate number. So an array contains n numbers ranging from 0 to n minus 1. So there are some numbers duplicated in this array, and it is not clear how many numbers are duplicated or how many times a number gets duplicated. So we have to find a duplicated number in the array. So let's take one example. So suppose array contain array length is 7, and it will contain number from 0 to 6. So it can contain and it can contain any duplicate number, like or many number of times. So suppose here 2 number is I think 2 times, 3 is 2 times. So we are not clear like how many times it will get duplicated. So we have to like simply return any first encountered duplicate number, or like any duplicate number, right? Suresh?
Yeah, find any duplicate. So if the method returning 2, that is also good, or if it can also return 3, that is also good answer. Yeah.
And we can return any of them,
Any of
right?
them. Yeah. Just only one number we want. That number should be duplicated number. It could be one time duplicated or 3 times. It doesn't matter. So that will be the output. So any before jumping into the actual solution, any questions
Yeah.
on the algorithm? Yeah, please share if you guys have any, if you understood the problem or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarun, Rema, and Shrikant. Are you guys clear on the question?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes, it is clear question.
Okay, so can you guys suggest any approach? So how can we solve this?
Yeah, let's find out simple solution first. Always go with a navy solution. Don't think about very great algorithm where it's very performance wise or complexity wise. Just that is a secondary. First, simple. Hey, even in the interview, you say, hey, very simple algorithm. This is how I do. Simple. How do you find the duplicates?
Yes, we are consider the one for loop.
Considering what?
Consider the for loop
Yeah,
for while.
okay. You do the for
Yeah,
loop. Yeah.
yes, sir. We consider the for loop to run the array. Okay. I use a one if condition like a const a is equal to something array. We are declaring a elements. So now I can run the mm, a of array elements. Now I consider the one if condition like a I is equal double is equal to a of I. Once it is a of I is equal to equal, then present to the common letters. Otherwise, this is not a common. It is not printed.
Okay, so you think, yeah, I think if I understood correctly, you're trying to basically you're saying you take one number and compare with the rest of the number, right? You take Yeah, you
Yes, sir.
take two and see is two is there already. You take three is already there in the array. That's what you basically you will take one number and compare with the rest of the numbers. Very good algorithm. So that's you need to say like this rather than saying f I equal to f. You're basically you're reading the code. Don't read the code. It's a good, but you're very good attempt. But the thing is, you need to explain what you're going to do with the code. Basically, just say it's just like simple example. There is a class. There is a class where some people wear same kind of dresses. Let's say you want to find is there any people blue color shirts or is there any two people with red color. What do? You just take one guy and what is the color of that guy? Is blue. Let's see is there any another student with the blue color shirt. Oh, there is no blue color. Let's go back. Let's take the next one, red color. Let's say number three. Three means red. Okay. Now see, is there any another person in the class with the same red color shirt? Right. So basically, you can explain in a generic way. You explain in a general manner. Okay.
Okay.
Very good attempt, Brahma. I think that's one algorithm, right? And that's what even Srikanth also saying. A of I equal to A of I plus one. But here, Srikanth, you are saying A of I equal to A of I plus one. That means if I runs from 0 to n, you are just comparing side by side elements. Like first element 2 and 3, 3 and 1, 1 and 0. Are you comparing with rest of the elements?
Yeah, I think inside the loop, inside I need to write another loop.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
you can run two loops. Basically,
yeah,
as Brahma said, you can run I
yeah,
equal to first one, and then J another
yeah,
loop will go from the I plus one to
yeah,
last
yeah, yeah,
element.
yeah,
You
yeah,
take
yeah,
two,
yeah,
and then two compared with the three, 1, 0, 2, 5, 3, and three
yeah,
you
yeah,
take three again three compared with 1, 0, 2, 5, 3. Basically, from that point onwards, you compare with the rest of the elements.
yeah, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Go ahead, Modit. So let's.
So yeah, just one quick question. When you suppose this number, so you will start comparing this way, right?
Yes.
So you will not compare with this.
No need to, right?
So okay, yeah, just give me a moment.
Sure, sure. You don't need to compare with the numbers on the before because if it is two, it might already been caught by when you are running with the first two.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct,
yeah.
correct.
Suppose if you have the first number and second number two, so then you can break there itself.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Correct. So like I was thinking, basically, I was thinking to like suppose this is the number. So we are checking for this. So like we will always check from zero index only till end, and we will not check at this position. Like, so I was so like how I was thinking. So I was maintaining a count variable for every element.
Mm-hmm.
And if that count variable exceeds 2, like it is greater than 2, then I will return that number. So like I was thinking in this way.
Very good, very good. This is another algorithm. Basically, what you're saying is you're basically you're maintaining a memory. Hey, how many twos are there? How many threes are there? Just like what is the best algorithm to best data structure to store the data? That count, right? Like you want to see how many twos. Twos is five. How many threes? Threes are we have 10 threes, like something like that. So what is the best data structure?
So we can use hash map.
Exactly. Hash map or hash table, which is like key value pairs, right? So basically that's
Correct.
another good algorithm. Very good.
Or instead of you can use the set also.
Yeah.
Like if you set the first wherever if you find the duplicate, then we can break it there itself.
Exactly. That is also
Nice.
And maybe another thing is maybe correct me, Suresh.
yeah.
In this array, we have all the distinct element except the last one. Suppose in this array we have the two all the unique elements
Okay.
and the last element is two.
Yeah.
So in that case, entire I need to iterate entire my loop, right?
Yes, yes. You're talking about the drawbacks of this algorithm, right?
Yeah.
We'll definitely talk about that. So I think Brahma found a good algorithm, which is like Brahma and you, Srikanth, you found a good algorithm where you iterate all the numbers, right? You take one number, two, compare with rest of the numbers from the on the right side, and you take three, compare with rest of the numbers on the right side. That is one algorithm. Okay. First, talk about then we'll come to the algorithm that Modi shared, hash map. So in the first algorithm with two loops, what is the problem with that? Are we taking any extra memory? What is it? The space complexity. Space complexity is zero because we are not taking an extra memory, only I and j, correct? But what about the time complexity?
Yeah, we are doing the two loops and almost it will be the n square.
Exactly, it is n square. Brahma and Taran, you guys understood why it is n square?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, basically n square means you are taking one number and you are comparing with the rest of the elements. So and then you are taking another element, you are comparing rest of the elements. Of course you don't
Yeah,
take the
yeah.
elements before 3. Let's say you are taking 3, right? You don't compare with the other elements on the left side, but still you're navigating rest of the elements.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sir. I can understand.
Like as you can see in the diagram. So like
Exactly.
it is like first element you compare with rest, second element you compare with rest, and it will go on.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is almost n square because basically you're iterating, you are taking one number and you iterating the same again and again. So it's a complexity, time complexity wise it's bad because it will take longer if you are keep increasing the input, right? Let's say this is just 5 6 elements. If I'm giving a million elements, what are you going to do? You're taking one element and again million times, second element again almost million minus one, third
Yes.
element million minus two, right? That's why it is n square.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah. Now how many elements? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Right? Seven sevens. It's like 49 times. Almost 49 times you iterate. So which is also it's okay. Kind of algorithm is not bad, but there is a complexity wise it's a problem. So it is unnecessarily it is doing it. Space complexity wise it's good. Now
Yeah, it
Yes,
yeah.
it is a time taken.
Time taking, yeah, it is taking longer time to find out. Now let's go with the Modit's
Yes,
approach.
yes.
Modit, let's go with your approach. What is the time complexity and space complexity? Explain your algorithm. I think it may
okay.
not be fully clear, maybe for others. Like, so you're going to take hash map or hash table or hash set, and what are you going to do with two? Let's take two. Yeah, don't show the algorithm
Okay.
yet.
Yeah. So like just give me a minute. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
So
Yeah, here.
like I so I was so like in the algorithm which I was thinking. So I was not like I was like not thinking of taking hash map or anything.
Mm,
So like I was also thinking to do with two for loops only.
two for loops. I see. Okay.
Yeah. So suppose just give me a sec. So this is our array, and how my algo is going to work is, first for loop will iterate through every element,
Okay.
and second for loop, second for loop will iterate from zero only, but it will not iterate at that particular index. So suppose I is one for loop,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I is zero, and our second for loop will also start from zero. But here, what will happen is, it will not run for when I is equal to j. So I will put a continue here.
Yes.
And at every, as you can see that this for loop, I'm maintaining a variable int count, and its value will be one. So let me let's take an example. Suppose two is here, and suppose two is here, and so we take a two, and counter for the two will be one, and then we will go to our another loop. So j will be zero. So starting from zero only here only. But I am writing condition that I is equal to j. So both are equal. Both are zero zero. So we will not check at that position,
Yeah.
and we will proceed to rest of the array. So we will check at three. It is not equal. Not equal. Here we will find it is equal. So we will increment our count plus one, and I'm writing here if count is basically greater than or equal to 2. So I will print that particular element array of j, and we will break out of that loop.
Yeah, but why do you need count in that situation? You can simply say if a of I equal to a of j, simply return a of I or a of j, right?
Right.
So basically,
So
yeah, you're not
yeah,
maintaining a map, but you are just checking whether if you find the duplicate, right? You are assuming like
right.
putting the count equal to 1 initially, and if you find another 2, it's count equal to 2, and immediately you are returning that 2. 2 is the answer, right?
Yeah, so my algo is quite similar to what I think what I think it was listed before. But I'm taking few extra variables.
Yes, yes. Here also the same two for loops. It's exact same
Right,
algorithm.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
but why it is complexity is like n square is basically, let's assume that you have all the distinct numbers, but only 5 and 3 last two. Let's say let's say last two elements are same numbers. What happens is, if you take any number like 2 3, you don't find duplicates. Let's say last two elements are 5 and 5. Let's put that 5 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah, if you erase the last three, put the 5 there. I'm just giving you example. Why, and then erase 2 and make it like 4. There is a middle 2, right? And make it 4.
Okay, this one.
Second 2, yeah, where exactly, yeah. The one where you
So
have,
we are making it for
yeah. Now what happens is, you are taking 2 and comparing with every other elements. You did not find 2. Okay, now I becomes 1.
yeah.
I becomes 1, and then you are comparing 3 with the rest of the elements. You did not find anything. And then 1, there is no 1. 0, there is no 0. 4, there is no 4. Now finally, when when you're taking the last 5, right? Then you find another 5, right? Well, in
Right.
the worst case, you are comparing every other element with the rest of the elements. In the previous time, like you have a 2 and you immediately found, you take 2 and you found 2, and immediately the loop returns. It's a best case because it won't even run with a 3 1 0. It won't take any of the other numbers to compare, because luckily first number is repeated in the previous input. 2 is repeated. That's why it will exit to the loop immediately within one iteration. Within one iteration, you find the duplicates. But that's the best case. But this is the worst case, right, Modit?
Right. And our code will fail here.
It's not failing. It will work. It's not a problem, right? Why it will fail? This input also, your algorithm, this will work for this. Will work for this input. Why it will fail?
So suppose our I is here,
Uh-huh.
and we will check for the rest of the loop. So it will compare with 5. So it will not fail.
Yeah, you will start again with 2. Unnecessarily, you are starting with 2 again. You are again, j also becomes 0. Whenever you say I equal to 5, you compare is 5 is there with the 2 in the 2 place, 3 place, 1 place, 0 place. You are checking 5 for the in the before also, because which is not needed, because that is already compared. When the I equal to 0, you compare 2 and 5 when I equal to 0. When I equal to 1, you already compared 3 and 5, right?
Got it. Yeah.
There is no need to go back and compare. You got it?
Yeah.
That's
It's clear.
why that's why Srikanth and Brahma, they said let's compare only from that point onwards.
Got it. Yeah.
So which is little bit better in terms of time. You're not again going back to the first element and comparing. You're just only comparing from 5 to the rest of the elements. Okay, this is also good. In this situation, the same. What is the complexity again?
Order of n square.
N square. There is no, like, you are taking one element, you are comparing with the rest of the elements. This is actually real n square. Because the other algorithm,
Yeah.
it may not be full n square, because you are comparing only right side elements. We are taking one element and we are comparing only with right side elements. It is near to n square, but your solution is almost n square. Again, you are omitting one condition, I equal to j. So I know, but that is also you are looping, right? So it's definitely equal to n square.
Yeah. Correct.
Very good.
Sir,
But
sir,
very good. Yeah, go ahead, Tarun. Yeah.
will this algorithm work if
uh,
the array contains two double values, like rather than 5, and we have again one and one line.
what is that? So you want me to change the input? What is the
Yes,
question?
yes.
Yeah, what is the change you want? Okay, one and
So
one.
you want this?
Or again 5 and 5.
Okay, put 5 and 5.
Acha. Oh, all right. Same number. Previously, like we put 5 and 5.
Okay,
Add one
one at the
One
end.
at
One more, one
in
more one. Yeah, add one more one there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the problem?
Will this algorithm detects both the values?
No, actually, it will break once you find one. Because, yeah, go ahead, Modit. Modit will explain better. If I equal to 0, 1, 2, right? Let's say I equal to,
Yes.
yeah, let's put the indexes also, Modit, to make it clear. You put 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
That's fine. Any.
So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Yeah. So now if I equal to 2, then we are comparing 1 with rest